What up YouTube, what up Facebook, what up social media in general. My name is Chance. I am a melodic scream vocalist and music producer, as well as a classical music composer. And I want to tell you a little bit something about myself that not very many know. And that is, it's literally the story from when I was born up until now. And what I face every day, not only from people but from record labels. What I face every day is discrimination. I face discrimination on my physical appearance, how I look, and just in general my overall self. Well, I'm here to put a stop to all that by telling you guys about myself. You see, when I was born, I wasn't supposed to live. I was born 2 pounds 15 ounces, or my mistake, 2 pounds, yeah, it was 2 pounds 12 ounces. And not only that, but I was born with 1 kidney, 1.5 functioning lungs, and, a whole bunch of medical problems go with it. Like, this arm right here can't extend out all the way. As you can see, there's a little lump right there that, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's like right there. That right there, that little lump, keeps me from extending this arm out all the way. This one, I can go as far as you freaking want with it, as you guys can tell. See? This is literally as far out as I can stretch this. And it's been that way since the day I was born. And, I was also born with scoliosis in my lower back, on top of many other conditions. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I do have a lazy eye. This one right here is actually blind, so technically I am half blind. And the reason why I say technically is because sometimes I have vision inside, sometimes I don't. And it's been that way since I was a little kid. Because I had eye surgery done on me at the same time on both eyes. And over time, it messed with it. But, like I said, I shouldn't even be here right now. The doctors told me the day I was born was the day I was supposed to die. The only reason I lived is because my mom took me and did everything against the doctor's orders. There was very few doctors who supported what she was doing. And every day I'm thankful for that. So imagine that though. Being picked on because you're shorter than everyone else throughout school, on top of having to every day fight medical battles. Every day fighting having 1.5 lungs. Every day fighting having 1 kidney. Imagine that every day for 26 years. That has been my life for 26 years growing up. Throughout my school career. Through my friends. And, on top of that, I do have some learning disabilities that, I've coped with over time, like ADHD and stuff like that. I've coped with it, I've dealt with it, I've gotten past it. I've also been told that, I suppose, like, I have Down syndrome when I don't. I do have unconfirmed Short-Jean-Paul syndrome from the doctors, because we went to the doctors, they did confirm that yes, I do have it, but they have to do more genetics testing to find out for sure. But they're pretty sure I do have it, which is the reason for this right here. I don't know if you can tell my facial features, but it's there. But how I got started in music was through my now passed best friend David Stone King, who sadly passed away in 2009 from a drowning accident. Sorry about that. And, you know, it's been hard. Because, you see, I grew up in a military family. My dad was 82nd Airborne Army. He was a paratrooper. He was actually a staff sergeant, United States Army. So to anybody there that's in the military, I salute you 100% all the way. You know, just in general, I've faced a lot of discrimination from many people to friends, as I said, record labels, and, you know, all sorts of stuff. Every day. Every day I face discrimination. I'm 26 years old. I live at home with my mom who cannot, you know, take care of herself right now at this point in time because just recently she was hit by a car. She was sent 10 feet. Luckily no bones were broken, but now because of it, she does have, you know, hip issues and bodily issues that she can't take care of herself. So our roommate, when he goes to work every day, I stay here at home to help take care of my mom. I don't have the luxury of going out. I don't have that luxury of hanging out with my friends except for on very rare occasions. So all my time and energy is spent writing, recording, putting my music out there, putting my message out there, putting what I'm about out there every single day. And the reason why I say I get discrimination from record labels is because my good friend Zach, who some of you in the underground might know as Possessed One, or also on Facebook known as Bob Heeks PO, but more or less known as BZBeezy or Possessed One, more notably known as Possessed One. He's one of the few who actually took me on and helped me out. So shout out to you, P1. Much love to you, bro. But he was passing out my stuff to some people at a club where he goes and hangs out on the weekends with some friends because he does music as well. So he saw this as a good opportunity to, you know, give me some exposure. So he was like, alright, you know, I'll throw some of your stuff together, take it out to the club. And, you know, and he did that. He got it out there and stuff and whatnot. Was, you know, passing my stuff around to different people. Well, little did he know there was a major record label executive there looking for new talent. And he just happened to walk up to the guy and talk to him and explain to him who I was, what I'm about, how he can find me, and showed him my picture, my information, you know, where he can contact me at, where he can find me, all that. And the guy was like, alright, you know, this guy's good. Like, he's got really good skills. Well, he showed the guy a picture of me, so, you know, the guy knows what I look like and stuff. So if he were to go to find me on social media or Google or Facebook or wherever, you know, you could look for a person, he could find me real easily. That way he knows, you know, he's not going to be the wrong person. Well, that record label executive looked at him dead in the face and told him that because of my physical appearance, that I would not make it in the music industry. And yes, I confronted them about it. If some of you may know my old music channel, Shadowblade, I did confront the record label about it. I put a diss track out on them. I confronted them personally and told them, hey, you know, you don't have the right to do this. Well, ever since I confronted them about it, they decided to run their mouths to other record labels. And that's making it that much harder for me to get signed because my entire family, all my friends, my wonderful, amazing, supportive friends and family who have been supportive of me all these years, would like to see me get signed to a record label. And so you're wondering, hey, why don't you start your own? Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the luxury of working. I cannot work a regular job because I have to stay at home to take care of my mom who is disabled. I literally have to help her out with almost everything. Like, I have to run up and down stairs, get her stuff. I have to do laundry, do dishes. I literally have to do, like, pretty much all the housework because she can't do it. And she wants to, but she really can't do it that much. So, I don't have any money at all. All I have are my skills on the mic and for producing music. And so you're wondering, hey, didn't you go to school for it? Unfortunately, no. When I was in high school, I got ripped off of my high school diploma. I had all my credits. I was ready to graduate. That day before graduation, like that day, or not before graduation, it was the day of, because we were supposed to graduate that night. They told me I couldn't graduate, even though I had every single one of my credits. And more. I actually had I think 2, 3, maybe 4 extra credits. I had above what I needed. And I had even gotten Most Improved Student of the Year award that month before. I had literally busted my ass to graduate, and to have my high school diploma ripped out from underneath me, it pissed me off. So unfortunately I had to quit because I wasn't going to sit there and take their shit. I wasn't going to do the extra classes just to show them, hey, here's my shit. I wasn't going to do that. And so you're probably thinking, well, hey, why don't you get your GED? I can't, because around here in Akron, Ohio, you have to pay for it. And literally, I think it's like 30-something bucks to pay for the classes. And the classes are clear on the other side of town, so to pay all that money for a GED on top of gas money, I can't afford it. We're just barely getting by on bills month to month. And yes, our roommate does help out with bills, but he's just barely making payments on his truck, as well as paying rent. So, while he's at work, I'm here at home, taking care of my mom and busting ass doing what I do best, which is my music. Every day I put out. Every day I give 110%. Every day and every night. There are nights where I don't sleep for literally 24 to 48 hours. Because I give it everything I've got. And so you're probably thinking, well, hey, why don't you start your own label? Like I said, I can't. It takes money. I need to build my fan base up so I can start a label. I'd like to. I really would, but I can't. So I need to look for a record label that will pay me. And the reason why I say that will pay me is because I've come across record labels and co-owned a couple record labels that don't pay. One of the more famous ones that you guys might recognize from the underground is Killer Clown Sounds. The co-owner of that is Eric Scrubwell. I actually left that label because it wasn't paying. Because I got tired of being screwed over. Not saying he's a bad guy, but he just doesn't know how to run a record label the right way and pay his artists. Yes, I'm proud of what Killer Clown Sounds has done for people. I'm glad about that. But, I quickly realized, I need to be making money. I can't be sitting here doing this shit for free for the rest of my life. And ever since, I've been on the hunt for a record label. Because all my friends and family are like, dude, you have skills. You deserve to be signed. You deserve a chance. You deserve a shot to be signed. Because your voice, you could do so much with. But with these record labels bashing on me every fucking day and telling all these other labels and independent labels to not sign me is bullshit. I face that every day. Every day I face discrimination from these people. Every single day I face not only just getting through the day with my medical issues, but also discrimination from record labels. My dream, my ultimate dream, is to make it in the music industry and to start my own record label for people like me who work their asses off every day to make it in the music industry. My dream is to have my own label for special needs people who are interested in music. I want to be able to say, hey, I own this company. Yes, I pay my artists. And I pay myself. I want to be able to do that, but I can't. The reason why? Because of these record labels. They're making it very hard for me to get anywhere. Every day I face discrimination. Every day. And it's not easy for me. And a lot of people are saying, you know, like, oh, well, you need to, you know, pay money to make money. That's not true. Some of you might know the music artist Machine Gun Kelly, also known as Kells, or MGK for short. Well, he was homeless, with no money, no job, and look at where he's at now, because somebody gave him a chance. And another example is actually my good friend Lil Scam, aka John Scam Land, more so known as Lil Scam. He was living out of the back of his car for several months, and even a couple of years. And now look at him. He's doing tours locally and regionally in his area because somebody gave him a chance. So if any of you know of any music labels that you know would be willing to take me on, please let me know, because I can work from home. My home studio is literally this, my Kindle Fire, which I'm talking to you guys on, and my computer. That's all I have. I use my Kindle for recording, and my PC for mixing, mastering, and all that stuff. That's all I have. I'm not rich. I don't have money. All I have are my talents with music. Yes, I am an honest, hard-working artist. I'll tear down an entire song and rebuild it back up again as many times as I need to, and I'll record my ass off until I get it right, until I fucking nail it perfectly. That's the kind of artist I am. I'm not like these half-ass fuckers out there nowadays. I'm that artist that'll put in the hard work. I'm that artist that'll bust my fucking ass until I get it right. There are days where I record the same song for at least 5 hours straight trying to get it right. There are times where I'll tear down a song 10, 12, 20 times before I actually get it right. That's the kind of artist I am. I have talents. I have skills. But what I need is a record label that's willing to take me on and pay me for my work. And, you know, basically help develop me and pay me for my skills and what I can do. I can produce my own music. I can produce my own album covers. What I need help with is a label that's willing to take me on and help me market my stuff the right way so I can get paid. I need a record label that's willing to take me on and is willing to pay me each month for what I do. So if you guys know of any record labels that do pay, whether they're mainstream or independent, please let me know. But they have to be paying record labels. They can't be these non-paying, just starting out labels, because I've dealt with those and they're not worth it at all. I've dealt with non-paying record labels and it's gotten me a bad reputation over the years because of it. And I've been doing music since 2010. So you can imagine the bad reputation I've gotten over the years from being taken advantage of, from being fucked over, from all the lies, the being bashed on, all that. You can imagine the reputation I've built over that time. It's not a good reputation. And I've been fighting really hard to clean that reputation up and show people, hey, this is not what I'm about. The reputation I have is not my fault. It's because of these guys who screw me over. I need somebody who knows a record label that is for real, that is willing to pay me for my work. It doesn't have to be a whole lot. Like, it can be $10 a month or $10 a week. I don't care. All I want is to, make it in the music industry and make money so I can help my family get by. That's all I'm trying to do, is help my family get by using the skills that I have. Because we're just barely getting month to month. Every month. We live on food stamps. And we just barely get by each month. So I know what it's like to not have money. I know what it's like to be so poor that you can barely afford anything. We can barely afford the internet bill. I'm lucky to have anything. I'm lucky to have internet. I'm lucky to even have TV. I'm lucky to even be talking to you guys right now, let alone being able to do my dream of music. Every day, I thank God for that. Every day, I thank God that I'm still alive. Every day is a constant fight for me, and I hope that if you are a record label watching this, I hope you keep that in mind. Because I might not be rich, but I'm the kind of artist that you need. I'm an honest, hardworking artist, and I think that, if you guys took a look at my work and could get me into a studio, even locally, even if it's a local studio, or have somebody, send me something to record properly or whatever, I need the help. I have a lot of friends and family who want to see me make it. As a matter of fact, my best friend, Gregorio, also known as Greg, I've known the man for many years now. He's a great guy. He told me the other day, he's like, dude, imagine what you could do if you could get into a real studio and you could record. How well your scream vocals will come out. And he's right. That's what I need. I want my dreams to come true. I want to be able to make it in the music industry. But I need your help. So as I said, guys, if you know of any record labels that are looking for a music artist who does screen vocals, producing, all that stuff, that does pay, let me know. Anyways, guys, this has been Chance. The links to my stuff will be down below for, my Facebook, my SoundCloud. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's all up there as well. So if you guys look up in my About up there in the channel art, it's all up there. But with that being said, guys, this is Chance. I love you guys, and I hope you guys will consider me for any paying record label. I could really use the help. With that being said, guys, this is Chance, and I'll see you guys next time.